So you're inside, it's daytime, you're by yourself, and you're a little girl with pigtails. Perfect. So look down at your feet as it becomes more clear. What do you notice about what you might be wearing, if anything?
I've got on my black patent leather shoes and a white dress.
Black leather shoes and a dress?
Yes, black patent leather shoes and a white dress.
A white dress. Perfect. What else do you notice that you may be wearing? Is there anything else you may be wearing?
No, just the black patent leather shoes and the white dress.
Take a moment and look around. What do you see?
I see my living room. It's 3 windows and a console that has an 8-track tape player and a radio, my record player, and the TV, and the couch, and a coffee table.
How old are you? Do you feel younger or older than 30?
Younger.
How old do you feel?
5.
You're 5. Okay. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and you're going to notice that everything becomes that much more clear. You'll be fully in the scene, and you will get a better sense of what's happening now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Move fully into the scene. Everything opens up that much more. Take a moment as you're adjusting yourself to the scene, and then we will explore it. Give me a report. What else do you notice?
I'm in the living room just there playing, and my mom and dad are in the kitchen.
What are they doing?
They're talking. And my mom's yelling at my dad again for him not being around as much as he often should be.
Now, is this a scene in Dolores' current life? When Dolores was 5 years old? Or is this a past life scene?
It was in the past.
So this is not Dolores' actual life today. Who is this person, this 5-year-old? This 5-year-old girl, what is her name? What is this 5-year-old girl's name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Okay. So, Nicole, why is Nicole crying? What's going on? Feed back to me. Report to me what's happening in this scene. Mom is yelling at Dad. Is that why Nicole's crying?
Yes.
Okay. How do you feel about this?
She knows it's the... She knows it's gonna be ending really bad. But
So does she see the parents separating in the near future?
it's separation because Dad's gonna die.
Okay. What is he going to die of? Can you delve deeper into his cause of death? Do you know why he's going to die? Witness what?
He's gonna drink and then get into an accident.
Okay. What is the mom saying to the dad? What is she yelling at him exactly about?
That he always goes out with his friends, and he didn't spend much time with him or with their little girl.
How does it make little Nicole feel that her father's not there and just goes out a lot?
Horrible, because she wants him to be with her.
So is she crying on the living room floor right now? She's trying to play, but she's just crying, listening to mom and dad argue. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay. When I snap my fingers, you will move forward to the next relevant, significant event. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath in and be there now. What's happening? What's happening next? Report to me. What's going on next in this scene?
My grandparents came over. And they're staying over to keep an eye on me. Well, my mom and dad go out, and my mom's telling my dad, tell your daughter that you love her. And he's telling me that he loves me, and I'm staying with my grandparents for a while. And my grandmother's helping me with my singing. She's giving me singing lessons right now. And it's starting to get late. And I know I have to go to bed. So I'm going to bed. And I'm gonna sleep for maybe like an hour, 2 hours. And my mom comes home and gives us the news that my dad died.
Does she wake you up to tell you the news?
I wake up on my own.
Okay. How do you feel about this now? What's the first word to describe this feeling?
Really sad.
What happens next after she tells you?
I hit her face out of shock and anger, but then I tell her I'm sorry. I get her a drink of water.
Okay. And then what happens next?
We're all really exhausted at this point. We all need to go to bed. We end up going to sleep.
Before we move forward, we're actually going to go back. You're doing really well. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And when I do, we're going to go to the origin of all of this. Going way back before any of this started. Going back, trusting your deep inner mind to take you much earlier into this life. Trusting your first impressions that the whole scene will start to change. 3. Going back much earlier, younger in this life. 3, 2, and 1. The scene changes and you find yourself back in that life. You find yourself indoors or outdoors.
I'm outside.
Okay, are you alone or with others?
My dad is there.
Okay, is it day or night?
Daytime.
Okay, take a look at your clothes. Are you wearing something? What are you wearing? Look down.
Sneakers. Jeans and a sweater.
Okay. Wrap your arms around your body. Get a sense of who you are. You're still this 5-year-old girl, or are you younger? 4, 3? How old are you?
I'm still 5.
You're still 5. Okay, wonderful. Is there anything else you see in your surroundings? What's outside with your dad? What are you two doing there?
We're planting trees.
What happens next?
Snake.
There's a snake. What happens next?
It goes around the tree. It freaks me out. And I run inside.
How does it make you feel when you see the snake?
Scared.
Okay. Is that all that happens in this scene? Is there more to this story? What's going on next? Where are you now?
I'm inside. And I'm listening.
Are you in your house?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do you feel when you're in this house? Safe and secure away from the snake?
That nothing can get me even though things are bad.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and as I do, let's move ahead to the outcome of this. You'll see what happens next, the next relevant event. 1, moving forward in time now. 2 and 3, more information starts to unfold, and as soon as you're ready, give me a report.
I'm back inside, and
You're inside, and what happens next?
I'm going in my bedroom.
Okay. Then what happens?
I'm going to sleep. But then I'm starting to get a bloody nose. I'm yelling for my mom, but Dad hears me. And he goes and he takes care of my bloody nose. And he tells me he loves me.
It feels good to be told you're loved, right?
Yeah, but I get the sense that he's telling me he loves me. But I still have to learn to be on my own.
Okay. So let's learn how it is to be on your own. I'm going to take you back to your very happy time as a child in this same lifetime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and be there now. What is going on in this scene? Trust your first impressions.
We're sitting at the dinner table, having dinner, and Daddy's carving me a pumpkin apple like he always would in the fall, because he is really, really good at fixing things, repairing things. He's carving a jack-o'-lantern apple like he always did, and just my whole family's there, and we're just happy because we're celebrating my birthday, and just everybody is happy. I'm happy. And Grandma is asking me to sing a song, and I said yes. And so I actually ended up I'm singing my grandpa's favorite song. I'm singing Amazing Grace, and everybody's smiling.
So you're surrounded by happiness right now. It's wonderful. You're with family and you're all enjoying and each other's company, and you're singing, doing what you love. And do you feel a sense of independence in this scene? That you can do things on your own? What gives you that impression?
That I know I'm always gonna be loved.
Do you feel a sense of confidence here, knowing that everyone loves you and you're singing?
Yes.
Now, can you integrate that confidence and love in your present life today through this little girl?
Yes, I can.
So it sounds like you have a complete picture of what's happening here. If there's any more relevant information that you need to know, it's going to come up now before I move forward. 1, 2, 3. What's coming up?
My mom and my grandparents are seeing me get the National School Choral Award, and even though Dad couldn't be there, he is there, and they're all smiling and they're happy. I'm happy too, and I know I'm loved.
You are loved. And do you feel happiness here too?
Yes.
And do you feel that confidence?
Yes.
Now, I know this is a scene from a life you call Nicole, but this is your present day life, correct? So
Yes.
I'd like you to just pretend as if you're reminiscing the death scene of this life, just for healing purposes. So I'd like you to be there for a moment at those last moments of your life. You don't have to be fully in your body. You will not feel any more discomfort than you are willing to feel. But imagine that scenario play out, and what were you thinking just before you died?
I have to go, but I will always leave an impact and be in the hearts and minds of those who love me.
What do you see next? Imagine your life playing out as a movie, seeing the timeline from 1 year old till your time of passing. You're seeing and connecting the love, but what else? What other purpose do you see your life had?
To make others happy.
To make others happy. What else do you see?
I'm looking out the window. I see the sun, I see a rainbow, I see stars.
You're looking out a window. Where are you?
In my room in a castle.
So you've moved on now from the body. The body eventually gives out and dies, and you're now in this castle, in your heaven. So I'll count from 1 to 3, and you will see what happens next. Eventually something unfolds. 1, 2, 3. When you're ready, let me know what ends up happening.
I'm in my room in the castle, and I'm happy. I'm seeing little fairies flying around.
What are these little fairies? Connect to them. Speak to them. Why are they here?
They're showing me light. They're showing me rainbow. They're showing me happiness. They're showing me that I love to tell stories, but through that I can help other people, and through that I've helped other people, and that's now why I'm here with them and in the castle, and I'm happy, and I'm where I'm supposed to be. I feel like I belong, like a sense of belonging.
A sense of belonging, just like younger Dolores, Nicole, with her family, that she belonged and was loved. Good, let's keep moving forward and see what happens from this. 1, 2, and 3. What's the outcome of you being in this room, in this castle with the fairies? What happens next?
I'm at peace, and I'm noticing that there's a little small parakeet in the room, and he's green, and he's got a blue tail. It's my parakeet, Yogi.
Would you like to talk to your parakeet?
Yes.
What do you want to say to your parakeet?
Yogi, thank you for being a good friend to me, and for being a companion, being one of my best friends. And thank you for sending Dion to me in my present life, because Dion's almost just like you.
Parakeet, what do you say back?
I love you.
Dolores seems to have love all around her, even from her birds, even from her family, including herself in this castle, loving the life she lived, having experienced such a life, having learned so many things, and having so much of this happiness all around her to share. The fairies sharing all with her and sharing a space with her in this precious moment as she observes her life. Connect with that some more and enjoy the moment for what it is. And say whatever you want to say to the fairies and the bird, or have them say something back to you if you'd like. And when you're ready to move on, let me know.
Be your kind, loving self. Be the person, be the change you want to see for yourself and for the ones you love. And that's it.
Excellent. It's now time to leave this scene. This life is completely done. I want you to float up in what we call the interlife space. This is the life between lives. This is where you go when you are not in a body. You are going to rise up into the light, rise up into a place of higher wisdom, a place where you will be able to review your past life. Take yourself up into that higher space. I'm going to help you ascend. I will count from 1 to 10. With each number that I count, you will rise up into the higher light. 1, starting to let go of the physical plane for now. 2, moving higher and higher. 3, you're rising up even higher toward the light. 4, as you keep going up higher and higher, orienting yourself to higher wisdom. 5, letting go more and more. 6, moving up higher and higher. 7, becoming more and more oriented to the space of higher awareness. 8, 9, 10, be there in that space.
Even though he wasn't around as much as you'd like him to be, he was there. Everybody was there.
What did Dolores conclude about herself during that lifetime?
She is unique. She is loving. She is worth being alive for herself, for her family. And she loves her family. She has to love herself a little bit more. She can do that. But she loves the people that love her, and she gives a crud about others that she cares about too.
Now, Grandma, when you look from this higher vantage point, from this higher space of wisdom, you can look back over the past life of Dolores and see what emotions arose from those old past beliefs she had and the decisions they influenced. What else do you want to say about that?
She was there. She knew it was tough. She just needed to go through everything. She needed to experience what she experienced. She needed to understand that everything won't last forever. But if she holds on to the memory and never forgets those who made her feel loved and never forgets to love herself, she'll be fine.
Perfect. Now, can you see why Dolores took that incarnation? What do you want to tell her about that?
I'm proud of you. Use your talent. Sing with your younger cousins. Sing. Keep singing. Don't lose your music. Keep singing. Keep loving. Keep being the strong, bright, smart, beautiful girl I know you are.
Dolores, what do you say back to your grandma?
I love you, Grandma. You always held our family together. I know you always will. And I'll never forget you. You and Grandpa were my second parents, and I love you. And I know you and Daddy are watching over me, even though you're not physically here. You're always here. And you sent people into my life to make me happy. You sent me my friends. You sent me my little cousins. And also, you sent me my favorite musicians, my favorite actors, and most recently, you sent me Tony. That was the best thing you could have done. Thank you.
Now, Dolores, that's beautiful. You have access to your higher self right now. Bring in your higher self. You're in this light with your grandmother. And let me know when you're there. You can speak through Dolores.
I'm here.
Now, higher self, you are the closest link to God and to Dolores's soul, her highest, truest being of existence. What lesson was she looking to learn in this lifetime? We come to learn lessons. What lesson was she looking to learn?
Things are not always easy all the time. You need to be strong. You need to go through. You need to go through pain to get through the hardest of things. You gotta go through pain, but in the end, you know that you're loved. You know that there's a reason for you to be here. Even when you feel like giving up, don't give up. Keep going. Keep trying. Be yourself. Don't worry about what anybody says. If they're a negative person, try and cut ties with them. Just gently let them go and forgive them. You know who's important to you. You know you have a reason to be. You have a reason to live. You've got a reason for going on. Keep going. Don't look back.
All right. So, repeat the last sentence of what you just said. You said, darn it.
You are the temple for your radiant soul.
Wonderful. Now, just out of curiosity, higher self, this was Dolores' current life, not a past life. That's okay. It is a past existence. However, there was a name Nicole coming up. What is the reason for this name? Did she always feel like she was actually should have been named Nicole, or what is the reason for the name Nicole coming up as Dolores, as 5-year-old Dolores?
It was her middle name. She was connecting to her father because her father's trying to tell you, move on. I love you, just like what your grandma told you. Move on. I love you. You're going to be fine. Keep going forward. It was her middle name, named after her father, because her father's name is Nicholas.
Okay. So, higher self, Nicole concluded that she was perhaps unlovable at one point. Is that true?
Yes.
But tell her the actual truth. She's not unlovable. She is.
She is love.
Take a deep breath in and be Nicole. How does that feel?
I am happy. I am loved.
Can you accept that you are loved fully and completely now?
Yes.
Do you have to hold on to the belief that you're unlovable?
No.
Okay. So, higher self, what else would you like to say to help Nicole feel good about herself?
You've got this. You have conquered so much already. You can conquer so much more. Do it. Live your life. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be loving. Be who you are. Be unique. Be yourself. Be the person who you want to be, but be the change you want to see for the world.
If you were to do the same thing lifetime again or be in the same situation, what would you do differently, Dolores?
Step back. Understand. I need to be present. I have to keep going. Life will be a roller coaster. It will have its great points. It will have its low points. But I need to remember to hold on to the fact I am someone who can be loved. I am someone who can make a difference. And I am someone who cares very much about those who care about her and those she wants to care about for just to help them out because they've helped her.
Now, Nicole, past life personality. Do you need to hold on to the old feelings anymore? Just any old feelings that may have come up from the scene? that you have experienced today?
No.
Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, and release all these emotions as they are no longer relevant in your life anymore. And take your time and do that as many times as you'd like. Perhaps one breath per emotion. And let me know when you've finished.
It's done.
Now, Nicole, I'm just curious, is there anyone you want to talk to from the past lifetime?
That snake.
Oh, the snake. All right, let's bring up Snake. Snake, why did you show up in Nicole's life? Why were you there scaring her, wrapping yourself around the tree, causing her to run inside?
Because she had to learn that scary things can happen, but she can overcome them.
Well, she already realizes this now.
I'm sneaky. I had to do it to show her. She needed to be scared. She needs to be scared sometimes to move forward, because if it didn't happen, then she probably wouldn't be as strong as she is now.
Do you think sometimes she's in her comfort zone?
Yes.
What could remind her to snap out of her comfort zone without having to be so scared? What is a healthier way to remind her rather than causing her to be scared?
To know she's already loved.
Okay, so Dolores, be Dolores now. What do you want to say back to Snake? How does this feel knowing that even Snake can bring up the message of love? He's not so scary after all, is he?
No.
He didn't even jump at you or anything. He just wrapped himself around the tree as a reminder. Do you see how animals are like messengers?
Yes.
And maybe that could have been your spirit animal all along. Something that caused so much fear was only trying to help. Do you see how you caused your own fear? The snake didn't do anything. The snake didn't mean to scare you. He meant to remind you. Okay. So can you separate the snake from his behavior?
Yes.
Is the snake inherently evil and deserving of punishment, or were they just doing the best they could based with their given resources at the time?
They were doing the best they could based on the given resources.
To a greater or lesser degree, have you ever done something similar to what they did? Maybe intentionally or unintentionally scare someone? Did you do that?
Yes.
Did you do that because you're evil, or are you just a human being doing the best you can?
I'm just human doing the best I can.
Now you can forgive yourself for being human with your own resources, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's step inside this forgiveness and say it out loud to yourself. I forgive me.
I forgive me.
Good. Now are you willing to forgive the snake, knowing that it was just a snake doing the best it could with its given resources?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Let him know.
Thank you. I forgive you. I know you're probably not even alive anymore, but if you're still in Central Bridge, then just do what you have to do. Thank you.
Take a deep breath in and be Snake. Can you forgive Nicole for holding on to this for so many years, for feeling the way she did about you?
Yes.
Okay, Nicole, do you understand why Snake did that now, fully and completely? Can you see that you have commonality with them?
Yes.
Are you willing to accept that this happened and let it go?
Yes.
Can you feel love or respect for Snake now?
Yes.
Well, now that you have forgiveness, understanding, commonality, acceptance, and love, that is the formula for compassion. Can you now feel compassion for Snake?
Yes.
From the place of love and compassion, what can you now say to Snake about compassion?
Even though I had to re-examine it, you were helping me. You were helping me to learn I can be giving. I can be strong. I can forgive.
Take a deep breath in and be Snake. What do you say back?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay, take a deep breath in and be higher self now. What do you want to say to yourself about this compassion now? Yourself meaning Dolores. You are a part of her. You are one. Now that you have compassion, what do you say?
You're doing the best you can. You are human. Keep doing the best you can.
Okay.
You're alive. Stay alive. That car accident 3 years ago, you needed to survive. You survived because you have so much more that you need to do, but you know it's worth it. You are worth it. You are loved. You are the best that you can be. Keep being the best that you can be. Keep being yourself. Keep being the kind, loving person you are.
Now that you let go of all the old emotions and beliefs, how do you feel now?
Like a weight got lifted off my shoulders.
Open your mouth and take a deep breath in. Take your time, and when you can feel a weight lifted off your shoulders fully and completely, nod your head yes. If anything holds you back, you can let me know as well. Now, what else would feel even better than a weight off your shoulders? What would feel even better?
I am surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by light. Even if things are dark, I can always find the light, find the brightness. Look for the light, look for the brightness. Look for love. I am love. I am light. I am brightness. I am smart. I am strong. I am caring. I am loving. I am me.
Pick one word out of all those words. Would you like love or light, perhaps? Just one word.
light.
Okay, now that you have light, this is your core state. Take a moment to enjoy it. And you can see that light has love contained within it, and all of the words aforementioned, correct?
Yes.
All right, so now that you're in a perfect core state of light, what do you have to say to yourself now, or to others?
They're only human. Just be the best person you can be. Take everything that you were taught and make sure that you're giving to be the person you want to be. Just stay strong, stay informed, be helpful, and be there for yourself, be there for your family, be there for your friends, be there for the ones that you love. Stay present.
So you can
never forget.
Wonderful. So you can see it having this light as a state of being transforms or enriches your current issue. You've already mentioned it many times and are connecting the pieces so wonderfully together. So let's make sure, higher self, that no physical impressions are left within Dolores. If there's anything else that she needs to know. If no, we can move on. You've said a lot. She's going to take all this knowledge and integrate it into her life and watch this back and get a deeper sense of understanding of her purpose here.
Yes, she is. I am me. I am myself. I am loved. I can be loving. I am loving. I am love. I am me. This is me.
Okay, now, Dolores, I want you to rise up now and integrate yourself into the light. You're already there. However, we're going to integrate you even more and wash and rinse you within this light with your higher self together as one. Let yourself dissolve into your soul self, your highest self. Take a moment to let go of any sense that you're anything but this light. Once you feel you've become one with that higher sense of being, nod your head yes. Take the essence of the whole that belongs to Nicole and bring yourself down with her and allow you as the light to descend down into her body. And as you do, I'm going to give you suggestions to help you in your current life. But first of all, I'd like you to just imagine integrating. Maybe you can hug Nicole and integrate all of this newfound light and knowledge into her. And when you've done that, let me know. You can imagine hugging her and turning her back against your chest and fully integrating her into your being and enjoying that moment. That's right. Good.
It's done.
So now, take her by the hand and imagine growing her up through the years from 5 years old to the present day 38-year-old. Growing her up with this newfound light and love. Growing her up as if she had this all along, as if she believed this, that she had this all along. She is this all along. She is this light and love. Grow her up, and when she's there, let me know. when she's grown to your present sense of self?
Done.
Okay, now let's channel in higher self now. And higher self, let me know when you're here.
Yes.
All right, so Dolores has some questions to ask you before we wrap things up. If you could answer, you are connected now into the highest state of light and the closest link to God beyond the beyond. So you know exactly the answer to these questions. And you can tell Dolores. And she may not remember this entire session, but that's okay. We have it recorded, so she will watch back and get the answer she needs. She asks you, how come I had to start experiencing death at age 7? She's had a lot of death in her family. Why did she have to go through so much of that suffering? So much witnessing of death?
To know that she can rise above things. Yes, bad things do happen, but she needs to remember the people, keep them in her mind, keep them in her heart, and move forward. Move forward with them. She can be loved. They will not physically be there anymore, but they are in her mind, they're in her heart, they're cheering her on, they're proud of her.
She also
They love her.
She also asks, why am I scared to be detached from and lose people that I love?
It comes from when her close family members to her passed away. She's afraid to lose people, but at the same time, she has to know they'll always be there. Even if ties are cut, no matter what happens, they're in her life for a reason, and they'll stay there. She doesn't have to try too hard. She just has to know that they're there.
She asked, why am I often thought of as a younger girl rather than an older woman?
It's just because she has to try to control her emotions a little bit better. She doesn't have to completely stop showing her emotions. She just has to do a little bit better holding on to them. Cope with things a little bit better. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. And knowing this is an amazing first step that she could take to do this. And trusting in somebody like Tony. And trusting in Tony to give her Reiki, to get her to understand and to get her through this past life so that she can know that people will be there. Even if they're not anymore, they will always be with her.
She's also asking, was I reborn after my 2016 car accident? Channel in the message. Was she reborn? You have all the knowledge up there now in the light.
Yes, she was. She needed to let go. That was the way for us to tell her, let go of things of the past. You've been through a lot, but you have to move forward. Remember how strong you were when Russ and Frankie helped you with your physical therapy and your occupational therapy, how strong you were, how you never gave up. And remember how wonderful you were to your roommate, Marlene. She was a little bit more broken than you were, but you stayed strong and you helped her. And you stayed as strong as you could till the day you left the hospital. You were strong. You did everything that you were supposed to do. You listened to the nurses and the doctor. You did what you could, and you hauled butt in physical therapy and occupational therapy, and that's why you're still alive and you're still here, because you have more work to do, but you know that work is going to impact not only you, but all the lives that you will touch.
She's asking, will my musical and acting talents help others?
Girl, you better get into it more, because you've got all your friends that know you are very talented. You're a good storyteller through your music and acting. Hell, maybe someday you'll get a lead role again, but just keep at it. Don't give up. Don't stop singing. You were given that gift from your grandmothers. You were totally given that gift from your grandmothers, and you enjoy it. It's one of the things that helps you de-stress. I've seen you. Your acting and music is important to you, just like the entertainers that you know are important to you. So keep at it. Don't stop. Keep going.
Dolores asks, am I always going to be appreciated and loved by those who love me?
Without a doubt. It may be hard sometimes to see it and realize it, but you know it's there. Even if times can be tough, you know it's there. Think about it. When it really is your time to go, you know a lot of people are going to be in that room saying goodbye to you. And you know that a lot of people will have been happy that you were in their life. And even if you didn't know them really well and you just met them online and you were following them as a supporter, they have you've made an impact in your life, just as in their lives, just as you made an impact in theirs. You are loved. You will always be loved and appreciated. Never forget.
Wonderful. She asks, did my dad have a part in bringing others into my life after he died?
Yes, he did. He looked down ever since you were little, and he knew he wanted to stay around, but it was just his time to go. But he looked down and he saw all the friends you made at school. He saw all the friends you made at drama club, and all the friends you made in community theater, all the friends in college. And he even decided, listen, I think there's somebody that can help her spiritually. And he said, you deserve these people. You deserve the friends. I want them to be in your life. I want you to be happy. You deserve these people. Respect them. I've sent them to you because I want to see you happy, and I'm happy that you're happy, that I've helped in part send them to you as a source of compassion and help.
Thank you. She also asks a few more questions, and then we'll move on. She asks, am I someone's guardian angel?
You will be. You're almost like an angel on earth right now for your younger cousins and your best friend. You've been there with them. You'll be there with them. Even though you can't feel it right now, you will be an angel. You already are an angel in the way that you love, in the way that you care. You will be someone's guardian angel. I can't say who yet, but right now you are living the life as a helper and a healer. Keep going, and when the time comes that you really are someone's guardian angel and they look to you, you'll know how to help them.
She asks, will my outlook on why I'm here improve?
Yes. Play the session back. Remember how much everyone means to you, how much yourself means to you, how much the people you've met mean to you. Never forget anyone. Keep them in your mind. Keep them in your heart. You are important. You are loved. You are special.
She asks, why did my mom want to give birth to me after she lost her first baby? In other words, why am I here on earth to begin with?
You know you wanted that older brother, but that older brother's being is in your friends, in your family. He's even in Tony too. They're helping guide you, and you are your mother's miracle baby, and the reason you are your mother's miracle baby is because she wanted you to enjoy being with the people that you love right now, especially your family.
One more question for you, higher self. She asks, what is my spirit animal? We saw the snake. Is that one? Or are there others?
Yes, it's a mix of things. It's a unicorn. Part unicorn, part snake, part bird, part parakeet.
Interesting. Are there any fish?
Yes. There's 2 fish swimming around in a circle around all the other animals, combining into one, saying, you are yourself. We are here to help guide you. You are yourself.
So it looks like we came to wonderful healing resolution today, and Dolores so intuitively already knew a lot of this. She just needed to be reminded. And she can again watch this back and be reminded time and time again. Thank you, higher self. Now, let's bring in Dolores, and let me know when you're here.
I'm here.
Hi. So,
Hi.
just curious, what did you think about all of that you just heard? How do you feel now, knowing all of this, getting you the answers you've been looking for so long?
I feel helped. I feel like I'm able to move on, and I feel like I'm able to cope with things a little bit better than I had.
Excellent. And you will now that I'm going to bring in these positive suggestions and affirmations. Just stay in this moment. Maybe see yourself connecting to your higher self as I change the battery in the camera. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Okay. I will be back. All right, Dolores. Now, see yourself in the room, in the castle, in heaven now. letting the scene fade away where you just were in the light with your higher self, letting that go now, coming back as Dolores. You're in the bedroom, and there's a nightstand with purple walls, pictures of loved family members, your favorite entertainment industry people, and you see right in the center Paco and Poopsie, pictures of them on the wall. This castle, oh, this castle is so pretty, with pearlescent and different colors all around. Take a moment to enjoy being in this scene, doing what it is that you would like to do there, playing around, feeling like a young, happy little girl, maybe like young little Nicole, just playing around, and this time feeling happy and love, being in that castle bedroom, hearing the faint sounds of voices down at the center in the living room area where everyone's gathered. Everyone has their own bathroom and bedroom. Everyone's happy here. There's nothing but love and light here. It's heaven after all. There's only room for love and light. And you see yourself in this place at any moment in your life, in your day-to-day life. Whenever you have a memory or an event that triggers you in any way outside of the emotion of love and light, you can feel free to anchor in this feeling. Maybe put your hand over your heart physically now, or anchor in a physical trait that you'd like. Maybe put your 2 fingers together. Do whatever it is you'd like to do to anchor in this feeling. And whenever you feel in any way a sense of doubt about yourself, maybe coming back to your old emotions or beliefs, you can anchor in and trigger this feeling, being in this castle, feeling happy and love and joyous, just playing around, having balance and stability, being on your own, being independent. You can do whatever it is you'd like here in this castle, but most important of all, being present, staying woke. You know that's important. Give back, being generous, feeling happier, walking and dancing more, listening and understanding more, being present and there for people, getting out more, going to your cousin's events like baseball games, school concerts, dance recitals, and feeling empowered, confident, happy, and joyful. Feeling bright. Feeling like you are the sunshine. You are this light, as bright as the sun, beaming, shining on everyone, giving your generous love and receiving it back. Feeling incredible feelings of being amazing. You're better now, and you are loving. You are harmonious. You are worth it. And you are somebody. You do something of your music career. Oh, you're so talented and you know it. You are somebody. Now you can do something with that. You can make a career of it. You can do anything you set your mind to. You could do anything you desire. Anything you put your mind to, you can make into action today. And with that, you feel like a woman. You are a woman. You're fully confident as a woman, empowered, happy, joyful, and you are connected to the present moment. Connecting to other people. And when you connect to other people, oh, you definitely feel that love. It's there. And when you feel love, you feel present. You feel willing to listen. You are strong in any circumstance you go through. You are fully aware of your surroundings. You are free to do what it is you desire. You are freedom, like the bird, like the parakeet. It can just get up and fly. You are free. You are put together and whole, like all the animals coming together. The bird, the unicorn, the fishes swimming around in circles, and the snake, all as one being. You are this magnificent being that has so much to give and receive and share with others and bond and connect and grow. And you are brave. Now, I've been stating to you this entire time what you are. However, I want you to really feel it now. I want you to really program it in, so I'm going to feed this back to you as I am empowered. I am confident. I am happy. I am joyful. I am bright. I am sunshine. I am incredible. I am amazing. I am better. I am loving. I am harmonious. I am worth it. I am somebody. I am a woman. I am present. I am connected. I am strong. I am fully aware. I am free. I am put together and whole. I am brave. I am happier. I listen and understand. I am present and fully there. I am balanced in my life. I have stability. I am independent and on my own. I can stay woke at any time. I give back. I am generous. I am walking and dancing more. I am more active. I am getting out more. I go to my cousin's events more. And I can, most important of all, access this state of being in any moment in time. Any moment I choose. Now, before we start to wrap it up, is there anything else you need to happen to make the session somewhat complete?
No.
Okay. Take a moment and scan your body. How does your body feel now? Check in with your felt sense below your chin, above your waist. How does that feel now?
Warm, put together.
Put together, so you're whole and complete now. Wonderful. Staying with this put togetherness, this peace, this love and light, this expanded awareness, I'm going to begin helping you to come out of the hypnotic state. I will be counting from 1 to 5, and when I get to the number 5, you will be fully back here now, wide awake and back to your full and regular waking consciousness. Number 1, coming back more and more now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a number 5, wide awake back right here now to your full and regular waking consciousness. The healing will continue. Even as you sleep tonight, your body will continue to reap the benefits of all that we released today. When you wake up, you'll notice that you are nothing but love and light. How do you feel, Dolores?
We did it.
Yes, we did it. We got there, huh? For sure. When did you
Yes.
notice that you were first hypnotized?
You had me at the clouds, like after, like right when the clouds are going. It's like that was it. I'm like, I'm under. I'm like,
yeah, and I kept thinking like, oh my gosh, the vacuum cleaner, but you were already there. I feel like you started going in as soon as I did the eye open and closure.
yeah.
That's when you really were like, okay, I'm checking out.
Yeah, I'm going under, going under.
And right now, I think you need to sing on your channel, staying alive, because your higher self said, stay alive. Not,
Going.
staying alive, staying alive. So, what was I gonna ask? We actually managed to do like pretty much the full 4 hours, which is pretty awesome. I mean, I thought we were gonna go a bit over. We got into it with the whole connection with the snake. And what do you remember of the session? Do you remember the whole session?
I remember a lot. I mean, I just remember just you helping me. I helped myself, but you helped me help myself. And it made a heck of a lot of sense.
And you saw how everything connected and got put together and got all the answers you needed. This is gonna be one heck of a recording.
I know.
It was entertaining. I mean, it was really like fascinating. I was amazed with how the, I guess, the metaphor plot took you into this life today, and then took you to talking with the snake and everything. That was the most interesting part, I think. So, is there anything else you kind of want to tell yourself now in this recording before we finish off? Like talking to your short-term future self in a few days.
You can do this.
You can do this. All right, excellent. So I'm going to shut off the recording now.